What's up, WWE Universe? This is Rodney Southern coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina. Wanted to let you in on my picks for this upcoming WWE Battleground pay-per-view coming up on Sunday. Man, the WWE is white hot lately. It's not just Daniel Bryan, folks. We have got lots of storylines, and several of them actually are pretty intriguing. This particular pay-per-view really is shaped up to be a pretty good one, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to offer. So anyways, let's get on with the picks without further ado. First up is going to be the Intercontinental Championship. Curtis Axel, the champion, going up against R-Truth. Someone please explain to me why Curtis Axel, who has been pushed insanely hard over the last 6 months, why is he in the ring with R-Truth? I do not understand it. R-Truth just came down out of nowhere after being gone and suddenly thrust into an Intercontinental Championship match. It's indicative of the problems that the WWE has right now with the Intercontinental Championship. I miss the days where it meant something, but boy, they have really sent it downhill. And it's not Axel's fault. I truly think that Axel is going to be a superstar. I love the repackaging they did with him. And I love him in the ring. He's an excellent wrestler. Got the attitude, got everything that his daddy had. So this is really not about the championship and who the champion is. It's about the fact that there was no build-up. This was purely just a thrown together match at the last minute. And why they would do that with the Intercontinental Championship, I have no idea. Makes me sick to my stomach. Anyways, this matchup, it's a squash. Axel's going to kill him. It's going to be a quick match, I think, filled with plenty of R-Truth spots. I like R-Truth, don't get me wrong. He's entertaining, he's a lot of fun, but he is not Intercontinental Champion level in my opinion. Not right now. If they would push him properly or use him properly, then maybe. He certainly has the talent. I do wish they would have put Kofi Kingston in this spot. I think that would have made a lot more sense, but I think they may have bigger plans for Kingston. We'll have to wait and see. So in this one, easy pick. Curtis Axel will retain his Intercontinental Championship belt. Now, on with the one I'm really excited about. Cody Rhodes, Goldust are going up against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns of the Shield, WWE Tag Team Champions Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. This match I am thrilled about because I am a huge Dusty Rhodes fan. Can't help it. Have been since I was a kid. I mentioned I was raised in Greensboro, North Carolina, still live here. I watched Dusty for years, him and Flair and the Horsemen in the old Greensboro Coliseum, and I'll forever be a Jim Crockett guy. Love WWE now, but I am a Jim Crockett guy. So this particular match I'm excited about. I'm a huge fan of Cody as well. I've never really got into Goldust. I don't know if it was the character or what, but I can see how it's going to be entertaining now given the way that he's playing this character. This particular match is going to be really exciting, I got a feeling. I think it's going to be one of those where the pops are super loud, and I do think that in the end Cody and Goldust will get their jobs back. If for no other reason, I cannot see them painting themselves into a corner of not being able to bring any of these guys back. Cody's way too talented. Goldust is a great person to bring in on occasion, and of course Dusty behind the scenes is an integral part of WWE's machine. So I see them actually beating the Shield. It's kind of hard to imagine, but I do believe they're going to beat them. I hope they do. But either way, it should make for interesting entertainment. Moving on. As a kickoff match, I do not understand the kickoff matches. Why do they keep putting things on for kickoffs? You know, you got Damian Sandow, who has won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I get it that they're not ready to push him for that spot yet, but they're taking the Money in the Bank holder and putting him against just no time ago world champion in Dolph Ziggler. who starts and then stops and then starts and then stops. Man, they need to have these guys on primetime, because Ziggler is a performer. So is Sandow, for that matter, in his own way. So to put these guys as the kickoff match, I just don't get it. It needs to be a bigger part of the pay-per-view, in my opinion. They are going to get the show started well. They will get the crowd into it. So I guess that's the point. But I do not understand why they're not a bigger part of the title picture. That being said, my predictions. I do believe that Damien Sandow will come out on top of this one. Primarily because Dolph Ziggler can weather a loss. Sandow has been losing too much to be a Money in the Bank holder, briefcase holder. It's just a matter of time before he starts going on a run and becoming the threat that he's meant to be with the briefcase. I think that probably starts here. I think it'll be a great game. Of course, Sandow will do it in an underhanded way, and in some way, shape, or form, and he'll walk away with the belt. Next up, AJ Lee and Brie Bella. If you had told me 7 months ago, 8 months ago, heck, even 5 months ago probably, that Brie Bella would be in a match that I'd care about, I'd say you were crazy. But believe it or not, I've got sucked into this Total Divas show. It's actually rather interesting. And the Bella twins are actually pretty fascinating girls. Get to know them behind the scenes, it helps. So they have been injected quite a bit into the Divas division lately. Hopefully they'll give them more than a 3-minute match, because AJ is absolutely stunning to watch. I do think AJ will keep the belt. It's not quite time yet to make a switch, but we'll have to wait and see. My pick is AJ, though. Now on to the bigger matches. CM Punk and Ryback. CM Punk is the man. I don't care what anyone says. To me, he is the best there is. I think that CM Punk will handle Ryback. I think that he will get his hands on Heyman finally. And I feel like this will be the signature win in this series, or in the storyline, for CM Punk. I think it'll actually be pretty dominant, in fact. I don't know how it's going to play out in the end, but I do think that as far as the match, CM Punk will come out ahead, and he will get a chance to get a hold of him. So it should be a great match. CM Punk makes everyone look good, so even Ryback. Next up, please, Lord, please put the strap on RVD. I am so tired of Alberto Del Rio and this entire storyline with him. It's really odd, because I am a huge fan of Mil Mascaras. Of course, he's related to Del Rio, but Del Rio just does not have the ring presence that Mascaras had. There's something about Del Rio that just bores me to tears. I can't figure out what it is, because he's a great wrestler. He's a great worker. But against Van Dam, it should be an entertaining match as far as wrestling wise. I do think that it's time to make a change. Not only that would put Van Dam in position to have a great feud with Sandow down the road, hopefully. But if Del Rio wins, I think I'll just stop watching for it. Now I won't. Well, I'll want to stop watching for a little bit. So, come on, RVD, take that strap off of him like everybody wants. That's who I'm going with, RVD. Finally, it is the Gremlin and Randy Orton. I am totally a Daniel Bryan mark. I cannot help it. The guy is phenomenal. He knows how to work a crowd. He's learned how to work a crowd. And he's the best wrestler probably in the WWE, maybe second only to Punk, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I'm also a mark for the heel Randy Orton. I love him as a heel, and I love him as a heel champion. I don't know if now's the time for Bryan. I feel like he can chase a little longer, keep pushing, and build up to a huge pay-per-view down the road. I think they need Orton with the belt for a little while longer, get people salivating even more, and then put it on Bryan down the road. I know that's not a popular pick, but it is my pick. It is what I think they'll do. I think Randy Orton will win, get his belt back, and continue to be the Viper that he is. So that wraps it up. WWE Battleground, those are my picks and predictions. Let me know if you agree with me or if you disagree. I like to hear both. Just throw it down in the comments. I enjoyed talking with you guys. Have a great weekend and enjoy the pay-per-view.